Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Katherine Kelly, and I want to actually provide a video for you for Soul Wisdom Wednesday today. Sometimes I do them live, sometimes I just do a written post. But today I feel like I want to do a video for you talking about what I call sage wisdom for the modern soul. So, what is that? What does that mean? So, sage wisdom to me is boy, we all know that a sage is basically someone that has this immense amount of wisdom, wants to share it, wants to often teach those that come behind them and really pass on. It's like passing on the baton of knowledge and wisdom so that, those around them can move forward as well. What is the modern soul part of that? Now, our ancient cultures had a very different lifestyle and a very different way of living the soul. In fact, they lived the soul day in, day out. They breathed it, they lived it. They woke up thinking about the soul. They went to bed thinking about the soul. Everything they did was much more soulful. And what I mean by that is that everything they did was much more connected, both with themselves, with those around them, as well as with the earth, with the sky, with the elements, everything. And if you think about our lives right now, we are pretty disconnected. And when we think about everything that's going on around the world, it is proof about how disconnected we are. And it's really disheartening. But the beautiful thing that is heartening is that I'm seeing more and more and more people really find an interest in the soul and take an interest in figuring out, okay, what is this soul thing? What is it that we can do to expand who we are, ground who we are? How is that related to mental health? How is that related to physical health? How is that related to interactions with others? In my world, how is that related to soul health, which goes back to my soul health model? I think it is so pertinent, I guess that's the word, so impertinent and important for us to start to take stock in what that soul aspect is, because we need a new kind of wisdom well, I shouldn't say that. We need a sage wisdom. We need that ancient wisdom, but we need to apply it to the modern soul. So basically, our modern living is so vastly different than our ancient ancestors used to live in. So how do you apply ancient wisdom to the modern soul? And that really is what I'm about, is figuring out the language, figuring out the messages, figuring out how I can help you connect the human condition aspects of what we experience every day with soul. So, how is it that I can help you make sense of what you're experiencing from a human condition perspective so that you can apply it and not only heal but move forward? And all of the strife that's going on in the world, whether it's globally or personally. And I'm seeing, as a psychotherapist, I see so much strife happening and turning. There's a lot of family strife, there's a lot of relationship strife. It's interpersonal stuff. And I jokingly say, if it weren't for humans on this planet, we wouldn't have a lot of stress and I'd probably be out of a job. But that strife, all of the stuff that's boiling up right now, we need tools. We need some wisdom. We need some ancient wisdom to apply to the modern soul in order to get past it. Otherwise, we're going to be bumbling around and floundering and thinking that things are being done to us rather than for the sake of our evolution. So one of the toughest things for us to swallow and admit is that we have to go through difficult things in order for us to grow. And I say left and right that unless we're uncomfortable, we're probably not going to grow or evolve. We're probably not going to be in a place where we are pushing forward and we are, again, uncomfortable enough. I tell people we have to get tired enough of ourselves or our situations in order for us to go, wow, I need to do something differently. And here's the thing is that there is a lot stirring in the world right now that's making us uncomfortable enough to start to figure out we've got to do something else. We've got to do something to evolve. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over again because that does lead to insanity, as Einstein said years, hundreds of years ago, maybe not hundreds, 150 years ago. But it's that whole concept of what in the world do we do to take that ancient wisdom and apply it to now. So there is a lot that's going to be coming out. I know I keep saying that, this book that was launched last week is a whole different aspect of soul wisdom that is coming out about mental health concerns. This one in particular, this book was about anxiety. Lots of others are going to be in that soul psychology series. But my whole mission, my whole purpose, my soul's purpose, my human purpose is to get the soul back into the limelight, get the soul back very present with each and every one of you. So not only can you live every day more fully and more richly, but also so you can get past some of these wounds that are burying us and taking us down to our knees in many ways so that we have a difficult time moving forward. I cannot tell you the number of people that I have seen recently in the last, again, few weeks, few months, that have had so many layers of the human condition piled on them that they felt muffled. They couldn't make decisions. They couldn't tune into themselves. They couldn't move forward. They felt very mired. Now, granted, that's going to continue because celestially speaking, there's a lot of turmoil even in the planetary system and how it's really designed. It's divinely designed to make us uncomfortable enough to do something. But if you don't have the tools, if you don't have the information for how to get past those things, which is the sage wisdom, and apply it to the modern soul, in other words, who we are today, then we're going to keep bumbling around. So, I know that there are many, many other people out there doing this in one way or another, trying to get the wisdom out there so that we can cope and we can survive and even thrive past where we've been. So to me, it's super, super, super important to understand the soul. In fact, it's to me the most essential thing. It's like until we really understand the essential nature of who we are at the core, we're not going to get past a lot of the challenges. We're not going to get past whether it's the emotional concerns, the physical concerns, the interpersonal concerns. We have to not only heal from them, we have to move beyond them. And that's the only way we exercise this conscious evolution. So lots and lots and lots of new tools that are, well, not maybe even not new tools, but tools that will apply to the modern soul are coming out soon. And so keep an eye out, because to me, Soul Wisdom Wednesday is about providing wisdom, giving some little nuggets, planting some seeds for you to think about life differently. And, I can't even remember how long I've been doing a Soul Wisdom Wednesday post, but I'm going to keep doing these because I want to keep planting those seeds. I want to, keep turning the chapter a little bit for people to start to move into a more conscious way of living. And to me, consciousness is about the soul. The more connected you are with your own soul, the more conscious you can be about what's going on around you, how not to take things personally from what other people are doing or saying, and really how to integrate that soul-based living in day-to-day life. I have so many things I want to get out there and I don't have enough time to do them. So I will unfold things as they come. But, I have a daily guide that I'm going to be providing to the world, hopefully in the next year. I have more of these Soul of Psychology books coming, but really I have many, many video series that I'm going to be doing and more podcasts and more things like that. So I'm trying to plant seeds today for Soul Wisdom Wednesday that there's a lot more coming to sprinkle in sage wisdom, making it modern so that we can apply it to now and use it in a very tangible, user-friendly way. And part of that has to do with understanding the soul itself. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Think about what kind of sage wisdom you need and how you are applying it to your modern day, because we have a chaotic world. We have a very chaotic day-to-day life in many ways. And what we need to do is bring it into alignment for ourselves so that we can take life further and weather any of the storms that are coming. So, well, and we have storms coming every day. So it's not really like some gloom and doom is happening. It's really, how do we get a better toolbox through those words of wisdom, through those sage wisdom words, and really build that toolbox so that you can apply it to that modern soul part of you. So hope you have a wonderful day. I'm excited about everything that I'm going to be putting out there to the world. I just need to keep up with my own energy level and see what I can do to move everything forward. But you will get updates along the way. I hope you have a wonderful day. Light and love to all of you. Without what I learned from all of you, I would not be able to get the sage wisdom out to the modern soul. And so thank you. And also thank you for all the support for the launch day for the new books in the Soul of Psychology series, this one being in Bad Anxiety. Have a wonderful day.